Hey, what's going on, all you ghouls and ghosts out there? My name is Mike Macabre, and welcome to the graveyard. As always, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, mouthing off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But on tonight's episode, we have another reviews and reactions. And coming back to the channel, it's been quite a minute for this band, Folkheim. Yes, indeed. Love me some Folkheim, but we're going to be reacting to their song Asylum, Ignorantiae, English and Spanish subs, and I think Latin as well. Not exactly sure. But this reaction comes to us by Joel Arias Barra. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. As I was going into this blind with my off-the-cuff comments, if I recognize the song, I'll definitely let everybody know. I'm going to be as transparent as possible. Also, in the description box of this video is the GoFundMe link. Please check that out. Donate if you can. If not, share it where you can. I would greatly appreciate that. But no more ghouling around. Let's check it out. Alright, ghouls and ghosts. Folkheim with their song Asylum, Ignorantiae. Very piratey. I like it. This is Latin, okay? Now, for a bit, it's so lighthearted. folk melodic black metal. Perfect summation of this particular track. Ugh, a little bit to be said, more so lyrically than musically, but we'll talk more about that in review section. See ya there. All right, ghouls and ghosts. That was Folkheim with their lyric video to Asylum, Ignorantiae. As always, link to original video will be down in the description box for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. And again, this request comes to us by Joel Arias Barra. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. I'm going to start with the lyrics because that's probably the most prominent for me. Uh, I, I mean, it was pretty simple, but full of imagery. I don't know how much it worked with the folk uh, parts of the song, which were basically the way it was vocally done, and the flute. The flute, I mean, it stuck out with like a sore thumb in its track, but I think it worked in the context of the music and the lyrics. I don't know why. It did feel very piratey, but that's just probably because of my own ignorance. But lyrically, it's just basically about gods and how we've created these deities and false idols out of fear of death, from basically being ignorant of the world around us. We didn't know how to explain things, so we created these gods. Specifically, they were talking about the sun god, and if I am not mistaken, I know they're from South America, but I picture it as Quetzalcoatl from what is it called? Um, the name escapes me. Aztec, Aztec culture. Um, I know South America have their own. Is it Olmec? Uh, I think it might be Olmec, but I am not anywhere close to 100% sure. So I do apologize if I'm wrong. Either way, I mean, it's that Mesoamerican gods and religious stuff. So I'm not too familiar with all of that. I do find it very fascinating that several parts of the world that are very far away from one another all have some sort of pyramid-like structure. And I find that kind of stuff to be very compelling and very interesting. But yeah, that's basically what it was about. I like how they added English and Latin lyrics. I think that was pretty cool. You don't see Latin uh, in basically any sort of music. So that was a nice little change. Very, very fast paced. I was not expecting that at all. I much preferred the Dropkick Murphys style vocal work than the grit and the growl. I'm not saying it didn't work in the context of the song, but I just felt it was a little bit more like that and a little bit more uh, familiar, I guess. It's from one of Dropkick Murphy's favorite, or not favorite, their most well-known songs. It's the only one I know of. I don't know the name of the song, but um, I remember he talks about having a peg leg in one of them. I know it's an Irish band, and they do a lot of Irish style sounding music and or pirate music. It may have something to do with Boston. I'm not exactly sure. Like, again, I'm just familiar with that song from the movie The Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite directors of all time. But again, I do digress. Love the drums. I mean, the synths were very nice as well. Love the flute, even though it felt very, I wouldn't actually out of place, but very upfront in the mix, in your face. But like I said, it worked in the context of the song. Although the song itself is just so simple. I mean, you just got the drrrr on the guitar and the same basic beat, a flute going, and he had some synths here or there to give it a little bit more depth and some fluff, not so much negative space. It was one of these songs. If you keep going with the beat, and it'll definitely wear you out a little bit. So be careful for that. Score. I am going to give this 4 skulls out of 5. Absolutely happy with that score for all the reasons I just stated. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of Reviews and Reactions. As always, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, Mouthing Up with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But as always, ghouls and ghosts, stay scared.